Hello, I am author Everlazt, and these are my lessons to becoming a professional writer. My next lesson, characters in your story. All right. Character creation is an easy process or a complex one, depending on the writer. Your lead characters should carry the story. Remember that, your lead characters should carry the story. But if the narrative is for your character to be fearless, then design the character makeup around this fact, right? A fearless character should be physically fit for any challenge. A sexy character should be described as such to give the reader the opportunity to enter the imagination of the writer. Okay? Give your characters thoughts, movements, and feelings for key moments of your story to help the reader fall in love with the characters or hate the character's agenda. Either way, giving a great character description is an important stage for you, the writer. Remember that. I have so many different characters from so many different stories that I've written, right? Who's my most fearless character? I guess would be Daquan from Real Always Wins. Fearless young brother from Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn. Grew up. His father was a big-time dealer in his projects, and his father gets locked up. And he says, he has a younger brother and a younger sister. His mother's there, and he feels like, being that his father gets locked up, he has to be the man of the house now. And he puts his little crew together, and they say, well, we don't want to sell drugs. What can we do? And we talking about, this happened in like the 90s, right? The early 90s or whatever. So New York City, Brooklyn, Marcy Projects was just a different place then. So, it wasn't like Hope where, people wanted to, well, people had all of these things. Like the internet wasn't even popping then, right? But so they chose the route of they wanted to do store robberies because Daquan found one of his father's guns and always kept it. So they used that. They started doing robberies and elevated their game to robbing drug spots and stuff like that until they get really jammed up. But his demeanor of the whole situation was, I gotta do this because I'm the man of the house now. Being that Pop is gone, he's locked up. He's doing like 10 years or whatever. So I made him like that. Even in his stance, when he ultimately lands himself in jail and is facing a big trial and stuff like that, I made him the way how he is, to stand tall in his mistake, whatever his life took him to. So your character description or your characters in your story should really work with who they are and what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't have a character that's a clown that's supposed to be serious. Like, that doesn't work. But put your characters together. Take time to think about what you want your character to look like. Describe your character. You don't have to be, they had fake eyelashes flying up in the air. Like, you don't have to go all the way in, but, describe him, He was 6'2", tall, dark, and handsome, or whatever they want to say. But, just get your reader into that. Your readers would love to picture the person, especially if the person is the main character and then they ultimately end up the person on the cover of the book. Check that one out. Now you're describing, who it is, and they see the person. They really get into that. So always remember that one.